So many times when people encounter disappointments, it causes them to walk away from God. They think, well, God shouldn't have let that happen to me. And I've heard people say, well, how could God treat his own children that way? How could God love me and allow this thing to happen in my life? And they turn their back, maybe they shake their fist, and they walk away from God. And when you walk away from God, even because of your own disappointment in him, you become empty. So you have to take your disappointment with God to God and allow it to galvanize you into a closer personal, intimate relationship with him. And that's hard to do. So I've seen that so many times in people's lives in ministry. My own disappointment. My father died of cancer when I was a young man, and I prayed and prayed for him that God would heal him. And he had several bouts of it over a period of about 12 years. It would go away, it would come back, it would go away, it would come back. And every time it went away, I thought God had healed him, and I thought there was victory. And I was praising God, and then it would come back, and I would begin to go, what is going on, God? Why are you allowing this? And ultimately, it took his life. Maybe you can relate to that, something like that in your life where like the people of Israel, God says to them, what injustice did you find in me that caused you to walk away from me? The reality is there is no injustice in God. There is no unrighteousness in God. But we look around our circumstances sometimes and we feel like maybe he is. And I hear that often. Many Christians get disillusioned with God and they walk away. And when they do so, they become empty.